Welcome back to another episode of the Twisting Podcast. This is the manga section edition. We'll go over chapter 1150, Domi Reversi. And this chapter was something crazy. When I tell you that, you know what? We'll go through the breakdown real soon. Let's start off right now with the cover art. The cover art, we see that Yamato, Pepe, and Oti are now together, as like Yamato has her retainers or Oden has his retainers. But we see that Yamato has the retainers, of course, and her retainers has finally returned to the Enma Shrine, where Yasui's sword can finally be enshrined and put to rest. They got the sword back from Who's Who. Now it's time for them to take on the next adventure, whatever is to come. But this part of it, the pilgrimage, is actually complete. As we jump over into the actual chapter, we still see that the parents are still running around freaking out about the safety of their children, making sure God glad that they're safe, and they're still going on with this stuff. And all the kids are running back toward their mothers and their fathers. And we see that Colin is still kind of going at it and crying because his dad, Scapa Kaban, Mr. Ya, was sent down to the underworld. Now, mind you, he's done underworld. He's not alone though. I'm pretty sure he could have skywalked his way up if he knows that technique. I don't see why he wouldn't know it. But as a matter of fact, I don't think many of the older generation don't know that, have not used that technique, I would say, for the most part. Outside of, could you count Garp? I'm not sure, but I know for a fact that a lot of the older ones may not know that technique because we don't see them all using it. But we do see that, you know, this generation he's down there with this generation's most powerful trio, which is Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, as well as Loki's been down there and the other giant pirates that's down there as well. Now what's going to end up happening is probably they're going to get down there, they're going to talk to one another, go from there, and then shoot the breeze and come back up, and ended up getting right to business with Gunko. Now Gunko is emanating some amazing haki. Everything about Gunko is now crazy work. She's put everybody to sleep. She emanates her haki off of herself, this conqueror's haki as well, to just put the giants and the children all to rest. Now when she does that, she enters a transformation state where she comes out with the wings, the devil tail, and as well as a lance. Now she says that everything right now is what should be happening. All resistance must be quenched. Is this the best thy sleep tides can do, killing him? Meaning that killing him, you couldn't really do too much compared to what Gunko is about to start doing real soon. But even killing him is now sweating. We see that he's like, oh shoot. Nightmare Hole remains open. Hey, oh great one, they're all yours to command. They're going to keep popping back up. As long as the hole is open, they won't be done with these dream nightmares. Will continue to come out and do work for thy. But that does not help out a lot of people at all, because now Summers is getting up, Killingham is getting up, and we have an awakened version of Gunko now. Things may get really bad for the Straw Hat Pirates in Elbaf. Now Summers pops up. He's like, whoa, he's still alive. And this is Brooke talking right now. We have Brooke and them all still tied up, and Robin is like, fuck this, I gotta help somehow, some way. She's like, I just can't sit here and just be captured and do nothing. I need to help out somehow, some way. Gunko's inside her demonic form. I'm pretty sure Robin, if we can get it, I would love to see it. Robin enters her demonic form and probably shoot the ones with her. I would love to see that. I really would. But Robin, you're probably just not strong enough. We have not seen any abilities of hockey that you have to at all do anything. if Robin were to have Haki, especially even just armament Haki or an advanced version of it, or even just a version of it where she can use it, I'm pretty sure her powers would be next level, and this stuff wouldn't really hurt her because she will have the Haki ability, of course, to coat her arms and her legs and her body parts that she's growing around herself into even more of a threat as she goes along with it. So I'm really hoping that she gets to unlock some form of Haki sometime soon and go from there. But we don't see that. We don't see that at all. We see Killingham getting up. Killingham is now like, whoop, as the bait. Here we go. Time for me to put my body back together a little bit. Whew, stupid Gabon. And he's in tears, pain. He's in pain. But Dory, the blue ogre, Bragi, the red ogre, they're up here now, and the day looks like it's going to be saved because now the giant pirates are and the captains are in full effect, and they grab her and squeeze her. Dory just simply asks, "Are you with the holy knights?" And it says, "You're the one who has driven Elbaf to madness, aren't you?" And as Dory looks on, Bragi's back like, "Hey, yeah, go join the captain. Let's go set Elbaf free. Take care of everything. I got this. Go ahead. Take care of yourself, Bragi." And out of nowhere, a mysterious book appears. And this spell book has the circle in it, which Gunko has used to... We've seen multiple times. Gunko has used this circle. The 5 elders have used this circle. This circle was used as a summoning circle for the most part. So this book looks like to me as a spell book, and it pops up, and out of that book comes a shotgun, a double-barreled one that shoots off Dory's arm and simply rides him in agony. Now he is armless. Let her go. And then she pulls out another spell and says, "You know what? In exchange for some measure inside lifespan, thou will receive an undying body and threat uncanny strength." Meaning that, what the hell is going to happen? All you hear is diabolical covenant. And as this happens, Domi Reversi. She simply turns him into a demon. Because she's a demon. And she said that demons are the only proper form of life to ever take. Meaning that Im Sama has to be a demon, which means I was kind of right all along from before, which, you know, kind of helps out a little bit with that. But I'm pretty sure we all knew this was going to happen in the first place. Now, they're not gods at all. They're just demon at this point. And this Domi Reversi just took Bragi's entire essence of life and put him into the shadow realm and spit him back out as a demon. His body has a new look to it. He's grown his horns out, his demon horns at that. He's grown out his wings, and now Captain Bragi is in full effect, even with his arm coming back together now. Now, Bragi was one person. The other person now is Dory. Dory gets it just the same exact way, and now Gunko has the two most mightiest captains under her control. Dory and Bragi now, and anybody in between them possibly, are all demons. And Gunko even looks kind of surprised, like, could that have happened from just them being in between? But she doesn't really care too much because she now has them in full command, and her command is to go out there and execute Jarul. And Jarul is the current king of Elbaf. With him gone, there's going to be nobody to really stop her from taking over this giant army. Then this is going to become the new true power of Elbaf, and it will not be destroyed but preserved and ruled over. This right here is what she aims to do. Perhaps it's time to just stay and watch to see how useful they can be in a real war. Please, Chief Jarul, you must flee. Something is wrong with Captains Dory and Bragi, is what has been said to him by, of course, the other Elbaf warriors. And him being the Elbaf warrior himself, never tell a warrior to flee. To run from battle, which means it's to be continued. Chief Jarul, I don't know what you're going to do against a undying giant army, with the nightmares behind them, as well as Captains Dory and Bragi, the blue and red ogres, becoming demons and working against you now. This chapter was something that's crazy. I really hope that we could get a little bit more outside of this, but I'm excited. I'm all for it. You know what's gonna happen is gonna Elbath is gonna be in a bunch of twists and turns and go crazy. I still want to know about this backstory for Gunko, and if that was Brooke that she was talking to from back then, it has to be because she knows the name and she ran after him. But Dory and Bragi, I hope the situation can end soon. We need the big three to come up there with Loki and start wrecking some shit. I'm pretty sure Loki will be the one, along with the crew, to take on Dory, Bragi, Gunko, and them right there. Or we may just see like, hey, Sanji and Loki go handle the ogre, Dory and Bragi, while Zoro and Luffy go handle Gunko and get it over with, because hey, somebody's got to do it. But we'll be back next time. Of course, if you're rocking with us the long way, the strong way, make sure you guys hit that follow button, that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never lose a beat whenever we drop something new, some heat. This is 12, of course, signing off. But remember, 16 is still dropping that fire. And man, he been spitting. Until then, we'll see you later. Keep on rocking in the free world. Do.